Oh, g'day scrappers, just coming up to an interesting pile of scrap that's been thrown out, and well, most of it's just scrap steel, so a whole heap of chairs and racks, but just noticed that there's a how's this? It's a X-ray machine, and yeah, it looks like a bit of an old one. Might be about 30 years old. You can see here, this is obviously the imaging section. So we've got a couple of monitors. There's a some kind of box here. It's let's have a look. So the last time it was inspected for radiation was 2013, so about 3 or 4 years ago. So in this part here, I'm not sure whether there's radiation in there or anything. You just got to be really careful with these, you know, anything X-ray. And then, okay, there's like, that's the diagnostic kind of machine. Right, well, this box here might be able to remove, because this whole unit is really heavy. It's just not going to be worth picking up, and you know, we've just got a couple of CRTs here. But this X-ray machine, well, I might just pick it up and throw it into the van. No, maybe I won't pick it up and throw it into the van. But this curved bar here, it's actually a beautiful piece of extruded aluminium, and gosh, it's really solid aluminium. So that would be nice. And it looks like it's all cast aluminium, and but maybe there'd be probably some lead somewhere here. There'd have to be a bit of lead, because it's just super heavy. But so yeah, it'd be really nice to be able to pick this up and take it away. But the yeah, the main problem is I don't know anything about them as far as dismantling them, and I do know that they can, you know, they're obviously got some form of radioactive pellets or something in there that you know, could be quite dangerous, obviously. So I'm not really sure what to do here. I'm just gonna have to obviously leave it, because it's just out of my thing. I wouldn't recommend anyone taking it, because you know, all these things were registered for as an irradiating appliance. So even though they're not going to produce any radiation whilst there's no power, there might be something inside that I'm not going to know what I'm handling. So yeah, unfortunately, you know, there's a few $100 just in a couple $100 in aluminium and probably lead. The stand here, again, it's this is a cast aluminium base. Same with this one here. It's on a dolly, which is cast aluminium. It's got really heavy duty wheels. This would have been really good to remove this system and you keep this dolly for something. There's a fridge. Okay, so this is a Biotel CD64 compact multi-imager. Okay. All right. Well, the good thing here is that it doesn't seem to have any radiation sort of, you know, certification or anything like that. So I think we're pretty safe with this part here. at least to maybe open it up and yeah, it'd be lovely to be able to take this whole thing, but oh wow, this looks like a box of circuit cards, and if this is any indication of what's inside, okay, they're just like slot cards. Oh, really nice gold pins in there and fingers, some big old fuses. Anything else? So I'll take them. Yeah, but I might just get me on it. See if I can cut this off. I might be able to slide this box out. At least we can have a look in there. I can see inside there we've got, well, there's a giant coil transformer. Yeah, it's so big, it looks like it's probably going to be about 50 pounds. But yeah, I might just go and get me pliers out of the van, and at least we can maybe just take this box and have a look and see what's inside there. It might be part of these slot cards. Yep, I'm going to get that box, but we're going to have to leave this huge thing here. And I noticed that the cords were cut. Most of the cords are cut, so there's certainly no way to power it on, which is probably a good thing. Oh, and this is like this thing kind of slides. And I imagine in this big head here, I mean, just this in itself, it's got to be about 150 pounds. There's a lot of these chairs here with the things, but there's a lot of cable here, so I might as well just take some of this cable, and yeah, I'll get to that. But yeah, what a shame. It'd be lovely to get that. Oh well. All right. So look at that wire down there. That's been hacked off. You know, really good insulated wire. It's all gone. All right. Well, I've got the box out, and yeah, this should be just circuit boards and stuff, should have nothing to do with radiation or anything. So I'm going to take this back. I'm going to just carefully open it up and see what's in there. Just take this to the van. Until I know what is in it, I don't want to sort of throw it around or anything. There might be a tube in there, one of those old beryllium tubes. Certainly don't want to get in contact with that, but yeah, so the rest, yeah, not much more for me. It's all just scrap steel. I mean, if someone had a truck, you know, if you had a truck, you could just throw all this scrap steel on. You know, you might get 50 bucks or maybe 100 bucks worth of steel here. Yeah, there should be close to a ton. You've got some really heavy beds. Yeah, the beds themselves will be heavy, but yeah, not much for me as far as scrap. Oh yeah, I'll just take these wire, you know, might as well, a couple bucks worth. But yeah, interesting. Real shame that I couldn't take the whole thing away, but it might be a good thing, you know. If it was anything else, yeah, it'd be great, but being X-ray could be, you know, I don't know how to play, I don't know what's in them, so, you know, yeah, it's a real shame. There's so much cast aluminium here, and this round half moon extruded piece of aluminium, I mean, this would just come in real handy for something, you know, just a really good piece. All right, well, I better make a move. Just cut these wire. Okay, bit extra wire. All right, let's take it back. Okay, so I'm back and got the box here ready to go. So what it looks like is this slot here is where they put the X-ray slides into, and then they process the image with this machine, and then they just take it out again. Something like that. That's what I think it is. It's more like a copier, a photocopier, or an X-ray copier that copies the image probably to the monitors, and also they print out an X-ray, I suppose. I'm not really sure, but something like that. So I'm kind of hoping that these spare slot cards go into this machine, and so therefore there should be some more of these. And yeah, as I said before, they got some really nice gold pins even coming out the outside here, and obviously really nice old gold fingers. And I also noticed that the pins and this tracing all here, because it's imaging and it's a medical equipment, I'm assuming that this is all going to be silver tracing that leads to the gold. That's what I'm assuming anyway. So yeah, very interesting little cards. There's no weight in them as far as selling them as slot cards. You know, you're much better off removing the gold fingers and the pins and dealing with them. So hopefully we get some of that in this. So I'll just I suppose I'll just open up the box. Okay. All right. Oh, some extruded aluminium angle. Okay. Doors. Okay, well, another box. It's a box inside a box inside a box. Okay. So basically all we can see here is got a little CRT screen. It's basically, that's the yoke. So it's basically just an old, like a little old television there, In the other side we've got a mirror, and it looks like 6 camera lenses. So far, nothing spectacular. Okay, other side here. Got yeah, just a basic circuit board. It's got a lot of these little IC chips on them, but yeah, so those slot cards probably didn't go in this. We'll just take it out and see. So it definitely looks like there's nothing here radioactive. But it's just making me think, if the slot cards don't go in here, then obviously there's something else I've left. But okay. So yeah, just funny, it's got a circuit board and it's got a handle on it, so you can pull it out. Yeah, very basic, just at least the IC chips are the ones that we can just pop out. And got some white IC chips here, they're interesting. And yeah, I'd imagine this is all silver. It's like a silver based board, or the back of the board, and the solder, that might be silver as well. It's just hard to say, but oh well. Alright. Let's get some more bits open. Yeah, very little, because with you got the CRT here, and then there's a CRT board. So this is all basically just a little TV, and yeah, not a great deal. Bit disappointed that those slot cards, well, so far it doesn't look like they go anywhere. Just cut some of these wires off. Okay. So just for the switches, again, very little. You got some. This board here is for LED lights. So, you know, there's probably a bit of silver in those lights. One thing I noticed on the front panel here is these switches I'll probably keep. They're like dials, like the old style clocks. But I noticed that in taking one out, I noticed, see all that gold plating there? So on one side we've got, you know, a row of resistors there, and on the other side you got gold plating and then solder on top, which, you know, most likely will be silver solder. So there's gold and silver on two little boards here, and then possibly inside the switch itself will be something. So but I'll probably keep these switches as they are. Yeah, and obviously probably a little bit of silver in these switches here. and I can see that the tracing here is all silver anyway. So yeah, that's just the front cover. But we might as well get the little CRT out since we're here. So all the screws are over this side. So yeah, basically we've just got the tube, we've got the yoke there, and the little CRT board. It's a little flyback transformer there. So yeah, basically just a little TV, although here I do notice a little bit of gold pins. So that's something. So we've got a whole heap of wire running through, but that kind of looks like about it. Yeah. So we've got a transformer here by the looks of it. Whew. Bit of work just to get out a bit of wire, but just get what we can get. Okay, well the only thing I haven't been able to get to is the 6 camera lenses there. And okay, and the transformer here. And basically you can see them there. It's like a panel of lenses. Looks like it's going to be a bit of work to get that out. There's some screws on the other side, so that's going to be a little slow process that I'll get to. And same with that little transformer. Just got to undo the screws. It's got little nuts on the other side, so it's going to be take a little bit longer, but yeah. It's that's all that's in it. So it's definitely just an imaging thing, and unfortunately there's no really great circuit boards. Just that one there that I'll remove the IC chips, and yeah, silver board. But yeah, oh well, I suppose I can once I get out the lenses and that, I can throw the rest into scrap steel. Get a bit of value do. Got a little bit of aluminium, and that's about it. So, well, that was the X-ray. Well, the little part of it that I got, I really didn't want to mess with the actual X-ray unit or get inside those boxes that were labelled with radiation certification. So yeah. Yeah, couldn't really get much value out of it, but better safe than sorry. And as far as picking up X-ray machines, well, if you've got a truck and a tailgate, you could probably get it up, but they weigh, you know, probably half a ton, those machines. So but there's half a ton, and most of it's lead or aluminium, so there's quite a lot of value there. But yeah, I think I'll give X-ray machines a miss, and you know, well, at least I got a tiny little CRT to play with. I might just keep this whole unit like this, because CRTs are, you know, starting to get hard to find, especially teeny weeny ones like this. So this might, you know, come in handy to someone. So I think I'll just leave it as is for now, because it's in a nice strong box. Alright guys, well, keep scrapping. Get out there and keep looking for scrap. Factories, industrial centres, that sort of place is a good, another good area to find e-waste and all kinds of scrap, especially if you're just looking for scrap metal. Yeah, but alright guys, well, keep scrapping, have fun, and I'll catch you next time.